Hey Rubble, welcome back to the channel, I'm Ben. It's time again to show you what games are coming out in December. Watch the video until the end, let's start straight away. The new Warplanes Air Corp is arriving on Steam VR on December 4th, the third chapter of the series, which this time will give you the opportunity to pilot modern aircraft such as fighter jets and helicopters. On December 5th, Among Us joins the titles for Pico 4. The PSVR 2 version should have also arrived, but at the moment no release date is confirmed. And obviously I will let you know when it's available, so keep following. December 5th is also the release date for Arashi Castles Final Cut, which will be available on Steam VR, Quest and PSVR 2. Be careful though, this is a remastered version of the PSVR exclusive, so it may suffer from what I call shitty porting, and if you wanna know how it will end, wait for my review. December 7th is the release date of one of the most anticipated and promising games, that is Arizona Sunshine 2, developed by Vertigo Games and sequel to the first chapter of, well, many years ago now. The new zombie game is set 1 year after the events of the first chapter and will be available on Steam VR, PSVR 2 and Quest with cross-buy of the PC Meta version, which means that if you buy it on the Meta store, you have bought the standalone NPC VR version. Plus, by pre-ordering the deluxe edition, you get 48 hours early access for the PSVR 2 and PC VR version.
Let's get this party going!
On December 7th, a game dedicated to even the little ones arrives, namely LEGO Bricktales VR, already available in flat, and now you can restore your amusement park by visiting a series of places and meeting different characters who will ask for your help. December 8th is the release date for Resident Evil 4 Remake VR mode, available only on PSVR 2. From the latest trailers, Resident Evil 4 appears to be a better VR mod than Resident Evil 8, with more refined mechanics and almost like a native VR version. This mode will be available for free to those who already own the base game.
Controls unique to the Sense controller will also allow you to experience ultimate immersion. The slide and reload controls of the many weapons in the
We're finally here, maybe. This could be really the right time for Vertigo 2 to arrive on PSVR 2 on December 12th. After many postponements and second thoughts, the shooter developed by Zulubo Productions should be added to the titles for the PlayStation headset, after having been a Steam VR exclusive for almost a year. Maybe I'm going against the flow, but I wasn't particularly enthusiastic, despite it being called the new Alyx, and obviously that's not the case. Still, it's a good game and a fun experience that's worth trying. On December 14th, you will be able to take the field with Racket Club, and no, it's not a simulator in which you will take on the role of a member of a criminal gang who extorts money from poor traders. Racket Club, in fact, is a tennis game simulator that offers different modes: campaign, multiplayer, and there is also a mixed reality version playable on Quest and Pico headsets. Ladies and gentlemen, we are right at the highest moment of this video and probably the wall of 2023 as far as VR games are concerned. We are in fact at December 15, release date of Asgard's Wrath 2, available only on Quest headset and developed by Super Games. It's not a simple game, but probably Meta's biggest challenge to demonstrate their ability to deliver AAA games, and if the promised 60 hours of gameplay were to be real, it will be the longest VR games ever. Asgard's Wrath 2 is currently free with the purchase of MetaQuest 3, valid only until January. Now, before moving on the PC and console games coming out in December, let's see which game will be made available on Quest Plus this month. These are The Thrill of the Fight and Swarm. One is a boxing simulator that offers precise and realistic gameplay with graphics that are not exactly top-notch. But I assure you that the color is burned will be a lot. Swarm is a shooter in which you can fly between numerous platforms, holding on with the grappling hook and shooting at the targets that fly around you. These games will be free to anyone who has activated a Quest Plus subscription, and will be available as long as it keeps active. It's time for FUT games, but first I remind you to take a look at the description of the video and the first comment. You will find my Amazon links for purchasing Quest 3, my Meta referral to receive 30 euros upon activation of the headset, and the link to the Telegram group with the list of all my games with a 25% discount. By using this link, you give a hand to the channel, also having a benefit for yourself. Thank you so much for the support. Now, here are the games coming out in December on PC and consoles.
The Day Before offers a uniquely reimagined journey.
Game Pass will also receive new games for subscribers who will be able to play them for free starting from the following dates. Here are the games arriving on December for Game Pass.
Give me a sec!
Switch sides! Swarm inbound!
Take that! Bags!
Let's go! Go overtime and I
This is Against the Storm, a roguelite city builder where every settlement presents you with different challenges.
So far, life as a Fusilier has been rather exciting. Yes, it's true what they say. The job does involve a fair amount of marching. But, oh, John, the places we can...
Miss Tilly, I'm afraid I only have a few minutes.
Let's get right to it. Yesterday, your network, Yaravision, was hijacked by rebels.
Well, these were the best games releasing in December on PC, consoles and VR. Let me know in the comments which of these you intend to purchase. Thanks for the complete view, like, subscribe and continue follow. Support the channel via the Super Thanks button. That's all from Ben, see you next time and have fun. Greetings, Rubble!